everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've watched any of my videos before. If you're new to my channel, I'm Melanie and I do a variety of different videos on Tuesdays and Sunday. I like to do what I call my other content video, which could be a haul, unboxing, a beauty box or anything like that. I could review an item, I could do story time or experience type videos, or even concert footage video. I did about 10 of them last year. I also do vlogs on Thursdays, currently a weekly vlog. So today's video is an unboxing or showing you my wax melt collection. As you can see, it's right in front of you, but I will move it and I will go through them one by one. I keep them in this box, which I believe I'm going to have to get a bigger box because it's just full. It's just a box that I got something delivered to me at Christmas from Jo Malone. I bought my doctor a gift from Jo Malone and it came in that basically, and it was the only box that was the right sort of size, that wasn't too big or too small. So that is what I keep them all in at the moment. I've just had to track down 4 of these because I have started to burn them in my bedroom, because I've got my own burner in there that I bought and you would have seen in a vlog a couple of weeks ago. So there were 4 in there. So I'm going to show you absolutely everyone that I've got. If I've tried it, I'll tell you what I think about it and if I'd buy it again, and I'll also tell you who my favourite companies are to buy from. I've not bought from every single company on the planet, but I tend to buy from small businesses, which you'll be able to see. And I've just realised that I forgot one because I've never used it, so that's going to go in the pile as well. So if you're into wax melts or you're thinking of getting them, I highly recommend them. I prefer them to candles, and I've just seen some more wax melts next to me that I bought and I haven't got room to put them in this box, so there's a lot more to get through than I realised. So the first one is Ava May Bonbon. I literally bought this probably October and I've not opened it. It was when everyone was going crazy over her because Mrs. Hinch uses her, or well, she sends them to Mrs. Hinch and Mrs. Hinch basically promotes her and she gets loads of orders, but I've never used it. It's still in the packaging, as you can see. It's still, I actually forgot about it until about a month ago, and to be honest, I'm not in any hurry to use it because the ones that I use now are as good if not better. She just basically blew up because of Mrs. Hinch. The next one, I bought a Valentine's special edition box set by the Little Melt Company. I think it was £6.99 including delivery. It arrived the week before Valentine's, and as you can see, I've already used 2 pieces. This smells absolutely amazing. I wouldn't say it smelled like strawberries and champagnes. It had a strawberry scent to it and something else, but I actually liked it and I got a good 18 to 21 hour burn from it. I like melts that last me at least 15 hours, but I prefer them to last 21. And by it lasting that long, it means it would last longer, but the scent starts to fade around that time, and that's generally when I will change whatever I'm using. So these are the rest of them from the box. So I'm basically just going to go through these because they're all together. So this is the first one I used and I hate it. I can't stand it, which surprised me because I love jasmine and I love violet and I love orange, but this is absolutely horrific. It smells like linen fresh from Sephora and I don't like that. I hate that scent. I did about 5 hours worth of burning, not at once, and I just could not get used to it. I was horrified by the scent, to be honest. It's not something I would use. There is rose and oud, and I don't particularly like rose scented things. I don't mind if it's mixed in with other things and you can't really smell the rose. So I'll be interested to see what this is like, but I don't have high hopes for it, if I'm being perfectly honest. This is a dupe of the Victoria's Secret's Love Spell, and I love Love Spell. I've got a couple of things in this Love Spell fragrance. Obviously they've named it Loving Spell, but I'm hoping it's the same as Love Spell because I really like Love Spell, so I'm looking forward to trying that one. Black, amber and lavender. Again, I hate lavender. But I'm hoping mixed with other fragrances, you can't smell the lavender. I do have a couple of things that have lavender as one of the ingredients, but because there's other ingredients, you can't smell the lavender. So I'm hopeful. And the last one is black raspberry and vanilla. Not a fan of raspberry, don't like the taste of it. Don't like a lot of the things that smell like raspberry, but it says fruity blend of blackberries, raspberries and creamy vanilla and musks. So I hope it's like a berry vanilla-y scent. That's my hope anyway. I bought an order from Shimmer and Luxe last week, or well, it arrived last week. I think it's going to be in either week 7 or week 8 vlog. I'm not sure if it's already gone up or if it's going up this coming week. I can't remember, but this is one of the items. I'm pretty sure it's going up in the coming vlog, thinking about it. So I bought 4 items. There was a lip balm, a bath melt, a massage bar and this. And Pink Sands is a Yankee Candle scent, and I've wanted to try it for such a long time. So when I was looking for an extra item to order, because I didn't want to order just 3 things because of the cost of postage, I saw they did these little snap bars, mini snap bars, and as soon as I saw Pink Sands, because not a lot of people do it, I bought it, and it's in the burner in my bedroom, and I really like it. I highly recommend this if you have never had Pink Sands. It's lovely. If you watch my vlogs, you'll have seen a couple of vlogs ago I got a subscription box by Charismatic Cat. I waited all month for it. They never updated anyone when it was going to arrive, and it just arrived literally at the end of the month, when I believe it's meant to go out the 2nd week of the month. But looking at what they say on online at the moment about the February box, that's not even gone out yet. So, you know, so I originally had this in my burner in my bedroom, and you could barely smell it, and it was a very light, artificially almost grape scent, because I think this is called sweet grape or something like that. And I burnt it for 6 hours and I just could barely smell it. It just smelled like a cheap waxy smell. So I wouldn't recommend these, because this isn't the only product I've tried by them. I'll show you the rest when I get to them. Okay, I've just brought this out of my bedroom. This is one of the ones in my bedroom, even though I'm not going to burn it anytime soon, because I burnt it like a weekend or 2 ago. So Queen of Tarts is probably, well, they're in my top 3. I'm not going to say I have a favourite, because there's 3 that I really like. And I've probably bought more from Queen of Tarts than anyone. They're absolutely fantastic. They're a dad and 3 daughters in Cornwall or Devon. I can't remember. I know that's really bad. It'll tell me on the back. Plymouth. So it's Devon. And yeah, they were one of the first companies I bought from. In fact, 2 of the first companies I bought from are 2 of my favourite ones, and I still buy from them both. But I do buy more stuff from Queen of Tarts. I've got some coming to me at the moment, even though apparently I'm on a ban, a self-inflicted wax melt ban for February, but I couldn't help myself. So this is Snow Fairy, which is a dupe of the Lush one, and I absolutely adore it. Like, I had to buy it. Seeing as it was next in the pile, I bought a clamshell of the Snow Fairy. It's the perfect colour as well, because if you've ever bought Snow Fairy from Lush, this is the pink. I love that it's coated in absolute glitter. I only got this a couple of weeks ago, and I won't be using it anytime soon, but I just thought, in case they don't do it all year round, because I don't know if they do or don't, thought I'm definitely getting a backup. But look how pretty it is. Another Queen of Tarts. I bought this in January. I bought 3. You're going to see one of the others. The 3rd one I gave to my mum as part of a birthday present. It was Mademoiselle, and I got Vapour. And at the moment I'm not well, which you'll find out in vlog week 8, whatever's coming up on Thursday. And I put this in my burner the other day because of how ill I feel, and I couldn't really smell it that much, but you know, Might be because I'm ill, but I did get it because I thought, what if I get ill and I want something like this? Obviously it's not going to work like Vapor Rub, but I just thought maybe the scent of it would be good. But yeah, got that. This is another Charismatic Cat one. It came in the subscription box. I think it's blueberry lemon donut, and it does smell amazing, but I'm not holding out high hopes for it, so yeah. This is another item from the Charismatic Cat January box. It is in the fragrance 1000 Wishes. I put this in as soon as I got it because I've never smelt it before, never even heard of it before, and it doesn't matter how many chunks you put in. If you put 5 in, it should smell the same as if you put 1 in, if it's a good one. And I could barely smell it, and it smelled nice, but you had to stand right next to it and you had to like inhale deeply for it to bring any scent up. So I'm guessing Charismatic Cat are not putting enough fragrance oils in the products, because the ones I've tried so far, and I've only tried 2 of the 4, but they've been a bit of a miss scent wise. And like I said, the other one smelled like just cheap wax with a little bit of fragrance in it. Seeing as this was with the other one, I've got this as well. I think this is gingerbread. Buttery gingerbread. You can actually smell this through the packet, so even though I don't have high hopes for it, I'm hopeful because I can smell how strong it is, that it smells as good as it does when it burns. Like, that would be amazing, but it's a horrible colour though. So Dallas Candles is one of the first 2 people I bought from. I bought from Dallas Candles, Queen of Tarts, Ava May Aromas and Berry Cocoa. Dallas Candles is in my top 3 along with Queen of Tarts, and I'll show you the other one when I get to them. And Pomegranate Noir is one of my all-time favourite fragrances. I think this is actually the first thing I actually bought from Dallas Candles. I think it definitely is actually, and I've just got an order from them last week, so it shows that I love Dallas Candles. I even bought my mum some at Christmas to go towards her wax melts that I bought to go with the wax burner that I bought. So, oh, was it a birthday? No, it was Christmas, because I got her more wax melts for her birthday. So yeah, I love Dallas Candles. My favourite Sephora is Twilight Garden. Absolutely adore the stuff. And when Queen of Tarts released this right at the start of the year, I was like, I'm getting that, and I literally ordered it straight away, and I put it in, and it was super strong. Like, I wouldn't want to sit with it burning near me. I think it's for if you're going to clean your house, you're going to spend the whole day cleaning your house, this is perfect. It smells wonderful. It's not exactly the same as Twilight Garden, but you can smell what they've tried to do, if that makes sense. That sounds a bit weird, but it is good, but it's not perfect, and also it is very, very strong. But also I noticed I didn't get many burns out of it. This is the first one by Queen of Tarts where I've only got, you know, about 6 hours out of it before the scent dramatically went. So I don't know if they've improved it since, because obviously it was the start of the year and they would have got feedback, so they might have improved it. This is what I've currently got in my wax burner downstairs. I wanted to try Daisy Blue for such a long time, and was it Christmas? I can't remember if it was Christmas or in January. I think it was January. I wanted to buy one for my mum, so I got her rhubarb and something. Rhubarb and whatever it was, and I got velvet berries because I wanted velvet berries, and I put mine in straight away, and I've also got one in now. It is lovely, but it only lasts about 12 to 15 hours, which I think is pretty poor. The scent's amazing, but I think, you know, for the price of it, you know, I don't know what she would need to do to make it last longer, maybe put more fragrance in, I don't know. But it's a little bit disappointing that I can't even get more than 15 hours, and I think it was pushing it to get it to 15 hours. But I've got one in now, and it is absolutely lovely. It's downstairs and I do love it. I will buy from her again. She does homeware stuff now, which is quite expensive. It's stuff you see in B&M, like for like a fifth of the price, and people are like buying it, but you could just get it from the shop. Anyway, I will still buy her wax melts. I want one of her candles, but I'm not in the market to buy candles at the moment, and also I do prefer wax melts. So I do have various fragrances here, and these are just testers to try out for a business that's starting up. I don't think I can discuss the name at the moment, but I have tried some of them and they're really good. But other than that, I've got these, and I've got one in here that I've already tried. It's Pomegranate Noir. So there's a nameless brand. I do have two clamshells by them as well that I'll show you when I get to them, but these are really good. This is my first ever order from Queen of Tarts, and it is Lady Million. It was when Ava May was like, I don't know if you follow Ava May on Instagram, but basically Mrs. Hinch blew her up, and no one could get any because she was constantly out of stock as she couldn't make them quick enough. And then every so often she would do a mass upload of them, and people would go on the website and crash it and get whatever they could. So I went on it. It was when I bought the wax melt that I showed at the beginning of the video, and I didn't know what to get, and Lady Million, luckily for me, had sold out pretty much straight away. So I was looking through the list, and the only one that I remember the smell of was Bon Bon, and I like Bon Bon, so that's why I ended up with that. So this is why I ended up on Etsy looking for wax melts, and that's when I come across the Queen of Tarts, Della's Candles and Berry Cocoa, and I ordered from all three. And this is the one that I bought from Queen of Tarts because I wanted to try Lady Million because everyone was going nuts over it. But let me tell you, I don't like Lady Million. It's too strong and it's not my type of fragrance at all. So these will probably last me a long time, but they're very pretty. They've got gold on them. And yeah, that was my first ever purchase from them. So if you watch my vlogs, you will know I love Lavana Botanicals. I'm actually sat next to 3 bath bombs by Lavana Botanicals. I absolutely adore them. I've been buying from them since December. I had 5 mini bath bombs, then I had a full size one, and then I've got the wax melts. I do have some more wax melts. Because my wax melt collection's so big, I don't get to try stuff as often as I want. Because if they're lasting 21 hours, you know, that's 2 to 3 days burning time, because a lot of the time I don't put it on till the evening. So most people will burn one thing one day, clean the burner out and put something in the next day, but I feel like that's a waste of money and pointless. So that's why they fly through wax melts and I don't. But if they're going to last 21 hours, why would you get rid of them after 6? So the Lavana Botanicals come in these cute little bags, but also now she started to do them top up bags, so you could buy them 50p cheaper and top these bags up. And this is dark pomegranate, and it smells like a rich jam, like a fruity jam scent. And I don't know if I want to get them out because I don't want to get them on my hands, but oh, it's a nightmare to get these out because I've tied them back up. But they're actually star shaped. See if I can get one through that little gap. Can you see that? They're so pretty. I love stars. So I love Lavana Botanicals. I just tried to make an order because she did a restock and everything just went out of stock straight away. So that's greedy people buying 7 or 8 things, and I only went on to get 4. So yeah, love Lavana Botanicals. Highly recommend her. I'll link her below. So I got a Christmas box by Dallas Candles. I think there was 5 cents in it. I've got some of them left. So I've got Snowy Splendor left. There was 2 in each one, so I've used one of the Snowy Splendor. Really like that. It's really lovely. Smells like Winter Morning by Sephora, which is one of my favourites as well. Festive Fig and Snowberry is another one. There's only one left because I've already used one. Christmas Splendor, it's like the Snowy Splendor but a bit more spicy. Again, there's only one left. and mulled wine. Again, there's just one left, and it does smell like mulled wine. So I'm going to get these out of the way. The by Berry Cocoa, I would definitely not recommend Berry Cocoa. I think they're absolutely rubbish. So you can buy sample boxes, and I picked the ladies fragrance one. You can either tell her which fragrance you want or leave it up to her. And it was back when I was trying to order from Ava May, and I just wanted to try stuff. So I can't remember if there was 4 or 5 in it, because I can't find the 5th one if there was one. So there's Daisy, which I've never tried, but as you can see, I don't know if you're picking it up, but it's kind of got a bit of other colour in it, and it looks rubbish. Which will be Marc Jacobs Daisy. I have used 2 of the Dark Opium, because it's Black Opium by YSL, which is one of my favourite perfumes. Then Angel I didn't like at all, it was too strong, and I've not tried Miss Olympia. I just feel like they look really cheap. To me personally, they look really cheap. They're all bubbly and frothy, and I'm not going to buy from Berry Cocoa again. So these are just 2 clamshells from the mystery company that I showed you. One I think's Alien, and I think the other one is Pomegranate Noir. I've just got so much wax melts that I've not got a chance to try everything, but I will get round to them eventually, hopefully. Well, I will do. Snowberry and Mistletoe, or Snowberry. I keep calling it Snowberry, that's just my accent. This is lovely. I did find when I used it last, because it's open even though it's sealed, it's losing some of the fragrance. So I feel like things in packets like this need to be used quicker. I don't know. I do have a lot of wax melts, but this is absolutely lovely, and it's seasonal, so it's not available again till like November time. Festive Markets, absolutely lovely. I burnt a piece last week and the fragrance is not as strong. So I think once you've snapped it and stuff, you need to just get using it and not save it. And I feel like I'm holding on to it because I know it's not going to be available till the end of the year, but it needs using. You might be able to tell I'm a Queen of Tarts fan. I didn't cut this properly. I used tweezers and dug them in. Really, you should use a knife. You only need a quarter. I didn't think I would like this. It's a Jo Malone dupe, but I actually liked it. It had like a powdery, floral, sweet scent to it. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I did enjoy burning it. This is one of my favourites. It's in my top 3. It's pine. It's not pine like you expect. This is what I tried to buy today when she did a restock, and I missed out on everything. And I weren't just buying wax melts, 1 lot of wax melts, because it's like nearly £4 delivery. So these are lovely. I don't get to burn them often because you've seen how many wax melts I've got, but when I do, I really, really love this. It's not pine disinfectant scent, it's a sweet pine, lovely scent. Highly recommend it. You need to check her out, everyone. You might have seen in last week's vlog, if you watched it, if you watched my vlog, I bought the perfume box by Dallas Candles. I said I'd buy it and then I didn't really want to buy it, but because I said I'd buy it, I kind of felt obliged to it. And the only fragrance I really want to try is the Black Orchid. So I do have them, but I'm not in a hurry to try them. So I've got Black Orchid, Classic, which is by Jean Paul Gaultier. I'm probably going to drop these. Alien, which I'm not overly fussed about. Creed, which I had one from Queen of Tarts, a sample, and it was interesting. 1 minute I liked it, the next minute I didn't, so I'm not sure. And then Dupe, obviously these are men aftershaves, 3 of them are. So, you know, the only one I really want to use, and what I'll end up using first, is the Black Orchid. And then this is the last one I have. It was, I think, either 12 or 14. I think it was 12, and there's 12 different scents. It's by a small business again called Moores and Marian. And this was like £6 or £7 including delivery. The ones I've tried so far have been absolutely amazing. Like, and also they're not doing these boxes for much longer. She's got a couple on, and she said when they're sold, they're sold. She's not going to repeat this until later in the year. So if you want to try a lot at once, this is what to do. This is what I like to do. If they do sample things like this, that's what I like to buy. But yeah, everything that I've tried out of here so far I've loved, and they've lasted a good amount of time, you know, 15 to 21 hours, and I do recommend them. I'm trying to burn one of these a week, but it's hard because obviously whatever I put in is going to last 21 days, and what if I only burn it for 6 hours a night? You know, it's going to get 3 nights worth of burning. So, you know, but I do have 3 wax burners on the go, so I can change them around that way. So that's my wax melt collection. As you can see, the box does look tidier because I've not put back in what I brought down from upstairs, but I've also added more to what I'm taking upstairs. So I'm taking up the samples that I've got from the unnamed business. Not the clamshells, but the individual ones. I'm also taking up one more Charismatic Cat. The one that I've already tried that I said in 1,000 Wishes. I'm also taking up a little wax, the Little Melt Company wax melt in black raspberry and vanilla, and Loving Spell. So I'm taking a few more up so the box is tidier. If you have any questions about these items, even though I'm pretty sure I've given them quite a good description, please let me know. I will link Queen of Tarts and Dallas Candles down below, and I will name of the other companies in the box, but I'm not linking them because obviously I do have my 3 favourites, which is Queen of Tarts, Dallas Candles and Lavana Botanicals, or otherwise known as Lavana Cosmetics now. I will link her down below as well. That is it. If you have any video suggestions that you'd like to make, please let me know. Obviously it's got to be something that I already have, or you know that I have or have used, or like that, you know, because I'm not just going to go out and buy lots of things to try. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell notification button to get an alert every time I upload a similar video. I should be back very soon with another one. Thank you for watching, everyone.